Alright, we're live and live from an undisclosed location in sunny California where the weather is beautiful and we are all happy. Welcome everybody. Today we have two very special guests with us. We have non-conspiracist and a monster connoisseur, Matthew Leal.
We are not all happy, okay? Although Monster does make my day, we are not all happy. I had to drive my Tesla over here. Thank you, Elon Musk. And I had to deal with all those liberals.
Also, just FYI, we are at the end of the world, so if there's some noise, it's Satan and shit. So we also have here.
I had to deal with all those liberals.
Also, just FYI, we are at the end of the world. So if there's some noise, it's Satan and shit. So we also have here local Pokemon player and Furrycon attendee. Emphasis on the Furrycon, Diego Barreto.
Hey everybody, I'm really happy to be part of this podcast. And yes, I'm a furry. I discovered by looking at the vampire beam. I discovered some part of myself. I'm really glad to be part of this podcast with a Republican, handsome guy.
Wait a minute, what?
Shut up. Okay. It's not your turn. And woman / Salvadorian / LGBTQ representative as my host.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we have a very diverse cast here today.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so just to get the topic on the table, let's get the conversation started. What is your opinion on fake news?
They're bad.
I unfortunately have to agree with the furry. Fake news is a problem in our America, okay? Mm-hmm. I'll be looking on my Facebook and my X.
Facebook.
And I have to deal with the fake news from the radical left and the propaganda and how they want to push their LGBTQIA BCDEFG elemental P agenda on our children.
Okay. Okay. So you definitely have strong opinions. Let's hear about you. Let's hear from you, Diego.
Let the smart one talk. Okay. So
there is no smart one here. You're both men. So continue.
You're right. We're both smart, except the host.
Bro, continue. Let's just keep this going.
I just rephrase what you said. Okay. So I really think that fake news are really bad. They're everywhere and wherever we see. Doesn't matter what political views we are. There's always going to be something fake in every news. There's not going to be every 100% true story that comes out of any newspaper or any news. And the reason is because the main reason for it is just to revenue from it, just to get money from it. And if they have to exaggerate stuff, they're going to do it as long as they get more money out of it. So I would say just news who are surrounded by fake news and people who doesn't acknowledge that are gonna be the first person to be affected by them.
Okay, you're not immune to propaganda. We all know that. So yeah, that's a very good opinion. I agree with that. See, I think fake news are mostly done by people who only want money. Give us some money. So
you mean my money?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I can attest to that. The radical left, the liberal,
isn't
spreading
your voice different?
You can go
those damn Mexicans. We all know they want the money. They have none to begin with. We all know that they want money.
That's more like it. Okay, so yeah, we all know that money is a big component on it. So let's circle back to the effect. What is the effect of fake news on society? Let's go with you, Diego. What do you have to say for that?
Repeat the question.
What is the effect of fake news on society? Like what happens when people consume too many fake news?
Knowledge is power, and if you're giving the wrong knowledge to the people, they're not gonna be able to surpass them. They're not gonna be able to have enough tools for a working society. for a functional society. So, in the end of the day, it's just gonna affect every part of the society, mainly that one who struggle in the society. I would say that.
To build upon that, I think it affects society, especially with presidential campaigns, and it leads to people not doing their research and being fed a schedule. Agenda. Thank you, woman.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, let me finish. They're being fed an agenda. I have to, and then they end up voting for the wrong
Give
person.
some water.
Okay.
And that is why half the country voted for a woman, and we all know that if a woman is the president, she's gonna start a war, World War III.
It's in a world this start.
So okay, let me.
Hey! Don't grab my hand.
They're
confusing
touchy.
me.
I don't like that. Okay, so let me just. Did you just say a woman as a president will start a war? Can you expand on that?
Yeah, she's a woman, and periods, and she's a Mexican. Like, can we move on to fake news again, please? Thank you very much.
Okay, so we all know that fake news, they're bad. We don't like them. Boo, fake news, boo. So what do you think it's a possible solution to stop fake news, propaganda, if you will, to spreading? How do we stop that?
Nuke Palestine, nuke Mexico, nuke those damn minorities. Take over the entire world. Yeah, that's my solution.
Communism. What's your opinion on that?
There's no solution. We all fuck up. And I think the best thing you could do is look at newspaper who are like no partisan for any political view.
That's
like who are not
yeah.
biased.
Yes, no bias, no money.
Speaking of money, my king Trump is president right now, and I believe he knows exactly what should be done. And as my king Trump said, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, and I happen to believe every word he says. He does his research probably, and like look at him, just that orange shade of hue. I mean,
okay, so
I'm gonna
you are physically attracted.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna eat you.
No.
You're physically attracted to Trump. Am I correct?
No, you're very
Isn't that
wrong.
gay?
You're
Like
gay.
in another man?
What?
Do you like men?
You like men? You like Trump? Trump is a man, therefore you're gay.
Okay, bro, sip it up when you're done.
Not romantic.
Jesus.
No, not romantic.
Did you hear when he said like, I'm gonna kiss every single man in here? Look at that guy. I'll kiss him. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he pointed at me, and I almost jumped on stage. I was like, oh.
That's big dick power.
That's very gay. That's homosexual behavior. This is coming from a professional.
Yeah, you are professionally homosexual. I do agree to that.
So fake news. Very bad. Boo. We don't like them. Boo. Why are you touching him? Jesus, go away.
My bad.
Oh my god, this scared me.
Yeah, he's homophobic. This is a gay person. He gets scared. The first time I met him, he jolted out of his skin. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I got so scared that my Tesla Cybertruck that was $50 million, it shut down for a second because of the homosexuality. It was so apparent that it just shut off.
What if you look at yourself?
Yeah, have you look at yourself in the mirror?
Yeah,
I
I look at my
scared. Oh my god, a gay person.
my Tesla works perfectly fine every morning, so I don't have a problem with that.
See, there's this thing called bisexuality, so that might be the reason.
Your face is bisexual. Okay.
Okay, so we're insults. What do we think about women?
There are people.
They should not be president.
Okay,
Case
so
in point.
not many opinions on women. I personally love them. They're great.
We know you love
We
women.
know that.
Okay? we both can see that in play.
What do we think about
We
men?
both
Let's
agree.
go over that. What do you, men?
They're better than women
Why do you think that?
because we're stronger physically. We're smarter. They got big ass. I mean, brains.
Assets?
Assets.
You mean assets?
Yeah, they.
Because this is a PG podcast.
Wait, so you would say that men give you more pressure than women?
Excuse me.
So you like men?
You like men over women?
You prefer men? Would you prefer a man?
As another one of my idols, Andrew Tate said, if men had babies, we do it in 3 weeks. We wouldn't have to take 9 months.
So you want to get a man pregnant? Okay.
I'll get you pregnant.
could try it right
they're looking at
Right
each
now?
other really.
Oh yeah,
no,
let's get
Right now.
no.